Hi everyone, welcome again to the channel. So the kids and I finally put up our polytunnel last weekend, and in this video I would like to share with you how we realized that project. So let's take a look. We got the polytunnel a couple of weeks ago and it was just still too cold to work on assembling it and putting it up in the garden. Finally, right now, the days have gotten warmer and we have a bit more time and we're really excited to put it up. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it's going to look. So this is what was inside the box, and here are the instructions. A few pages that have been so yeah, it could take a while for us to get to this point, but we have to get going. We got this online and it has a width of 2 meters and a length of about 3 meters. The height is about 2 meters as well. So this would explain why I'm choosing to put this here. Right now it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and you can see that we have afternoon sun in this area. And in the morning we also have morning sun in this particular spot. There are a few hours during the day where the sun disappears behind the house on the other side, but at least if I have it in this spot, I'll have morning sun and afternoon sun. So that is the reason why this spot at the end of the day may just be the right place to place the polytunnel. Alright, so this is what I have right now. I've put a landscape fabric at the back because I don't want grass to grow back there or weed or anything like that. So I'm going to be eliminating that with the landscape fabric. And then coming in, I have the metal box, the high bed, as you would notice, in the process of being set up. And then I'm thinking that instead of having the entryway on the other side, I'm going to place it here. I think on a day-to-day basis, this is going to be much practical to be able to walk from the kitchen into the polytunnel. So it's going to be over here on this side. The inside space itself, the surface, it's going to be used partly direct planting, that is in the ground, and partly with grow bags and also a high bed. So I'm thinking that maybe bigger grow bags would be more suitable for the situation here, because in these ones I could fit about 2 to 3 tomatoes, whereas there I can only do 1. And let's see how much space this is going to consume. So I might end up using the bigger grow bags instead of going with the little ones. So we ended the first day of this project by filling up some of the grow bags with the compost, mixing the compost with some garden soil, and at the bottom of the bags we put in some cardboard and wood chips. These are quite large bags, so I don't think it's necessary to fill them up with 100% compost. Alright, so I'm out here again today to finish off this project, and I've been back and forward about how I want to organize the space. I've ended up creating a garden bed here at this end of the polytunnel. I basically took out the grass that was growing in the space as much as I could. Then I laid down some newspaper, and then I poured a wheelbarrow of compost on it. And I'm going to be spreading out the compost that I've put there, and I really want to have the option of planting directly, but also using grow bags, as you can see. At the end, I'm going to just display the grow bags the way that I want. I need to just finish this off now, put on the cover, and then see how the whole thing looks like. Alright, so this is what I have. I've already set up the space. I'm going to let it be for now and just make adjustments as I plant. So I have this bed here, which is a direct bed, and then I have 2 rows of grow bags, very large grow bags, and back there I have the high bed. This is what it looks like from this side. I have 3 rows basically, and then at the back I have the bed that I can directly plant in. And I think this is essential because I need room to move around. Even when the plants will be up, I have enough room to move around and work in the polytunnel. So right now I'm going to be setting up the cover of the polytunnel, and then I'll be done. Alright, so here's what we have. These are some of my seedlings here. I'm going to be placing them in because I need to start hardening them off already. But I just want to get a feel of what the space looks like. So here's what we have right now. I have placed the seedlings inside just to see what the space is going to look like once I have them in. And I'm quite pleased. It's very spacious, even though I have more seedlings than these waiting upstairs, but I like the way it looks. I think they'll be able to grow in here. Everything is still in the plastic containers. I've not planted them yet. I just want to see what the space is going to look like once we have them in, and potentially start planning how many seedlings exactly I can afford to put in, like one grow bag or in that bed in which I'm going to be planting directly. I'm going to be putting the seedlings in during the day and trying to harden them off until I plant them. The polytunnel looks quite solid, so I'm going to secure it and make sure that everything is set up safely. I'm definitely going to be putting more grow bags here, also to help hold down the polytunnel itself. But it looks great. It's not too big, so I could get used to this. It's not looking too bad at all. So this is what we have. Really happy with how everything is looking. So thank you so much for watching, and see you in our next video. Bye bye.